What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Awesome, back in the building with another video. And this time, we're going to talk about our trip to the DR. Now, the DR is known for a few things. It's known for a lot of all-inclusive resorts, pristine white beaches, beautiful women, good food, and mamajuana. So before we go any deeper, let's pour ourselves a drink. Cheers, y'all. Definitely taste that tree bark, that's for sure. Mamajuana is made by infusing a mixture of tree bark, roots, herbs and spices, rum, red wine, and honey. The ingredients are steeped together, often in a bottle, for a period of time to allow the flavors to mend before the mixture is consumed. Now, mamajuana, I was going to say marijuana. Hey, Mary Jane. Hey! I ain't forget about you. Mamajuana is one of those drinks that is going to be dependent on who makes it. Some people are going to make it amazing. Some people probably won't. It just depends on who makes it. This one is okay. The guy came up to me to sell it for $120. $120 for that little bottle. I told him I wasn't paying more than $50. So we went from $120 to $100 to $90 to $80 to $50. The first marijuana I had was when I was in New York at my nephew's house. I'm going to tell you right now that I drank 3 shots of that shit and it had me nice and warm. It was 33 degrees outside. I walked outside in basketball shorts and a t-shirt and I wasn't feeling nothing. This one is a lot more wine heavy. It's okay. Now, mamajuana is known as being the Dominican Viagra. Bro. So flying into Punta Cana Airport, or PUJ, is actually not a bad experience. Everything is automated. The airport is pretty modern, surprisingly modern, actually, if I'm being honest. It was a lot of shopping, food to eat. There's, choices of American food, things like that. They had a lot of luxury lounges, some bars. It was a really cool airport, right? They even had an outdoor smoking lounge. So all my smokers out there, not weed, because you're not going to get through TSA with that. Let's just go ahead and can that shit. But if you want to smoke your cigarettes or cigars or whatever the case may be, you can smoke it out there without any kind of issues. The bathrooms are clean. Everything at the airport was really modern. They also had some signs that showed you the history of the airport. And they also had some artwork there. They had some statues there from Carnival with the masks on. They had some other artwork that you could see. Definitely something there. Now, once you get outside of the airport, or before you even get outside, you're going to get into the rental-car area. Now, when you get into that rental-car area, you're going to be accosted by everybody selling you tourist services, taxi services, car services, van services, excursions, whatever the case may be. If that's your thing, do you. Once you get outside, it gets dark real quick. Now you got people selling you Mary Jane, cocaine, pills, everything. Now, if that's your thing and you want to indulge in that, do you. I personally don't recommend it. You don't know who's an undercover fed. You don't know what the hell they put in that kind of in those drugs. So I kind of stay away from that kind of thing. I'll just go out there and drink. Keep it very simple. Breathless is an adult-only, all-inclusive resort located in Punta Cana. So because we did everything to Costco, a van came and picked us up, took us on a 45-minute ride into Breathless. We got greeted by the staff, and all of the staff was just top notch. They're saying, welcome home, hi family, all of these things that just makes you feel good. As we walking in, they're giving us a wet towel to wipe all the day's grime off of our faces. And the next thing they gave was drinks. Now, I don't know how many of these drinks I had, but they were damn good. I may have had 8. Don't judge me. I see you over there judging me. Now, we are going to get to the bad here at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Overall, the property is well maintained. The pool's laid out really well. There's a lot of walkways, a lot of greenways. The beach is pretty clean, minus the sargassum. Unfortunately, there was a lot of sargassum, so it kind of made the water look a little murky, a little nasty looking. But it's one of those things that you can't really control, unfortunately. But they did a really, really good job of maintaining and trying to keep the beach as clean as possible to eliminate as much of that sargassum as possible. There's a lot of restaurants on the property, quite a few pools, and quite a few bars. When we checked in, we did upgrade to the Exhale Club. Now, the Exhale Club gives you access to exclusive restaurants, VIP lounges, a butler, and access to anywhere in the property that's otherwise limited. You also get premium alcohol. Now, the premium alcohol, you can take that with a grain of salt because I did get some Hennessy, and I can tell you for sure that that was not Hennessy. Now, you might be asking, what the hell? Did he just say a butler? Yes, a butler. Now, this butler can basically be on call to do whatever it is you want him to do within reason. Get your minds out the gut. I see you over there thinking about it. What he would do is he would tell us every day, hey, this is what's going on. This is your litany of activities. You choose to do whatever you want to do. Can I get you a bottle of liquor? Can I get you anything? Blah, blah, blah. He's there to make sure that you're taken care of and you're getting whatever it is you need to make sure that your trip or your stay at that resort goes as smooth as possible. Now, the other thing you get with that Exhale Club membership is, again, access to exclusive restaurants. So there are 2 restaurants that you wouldn't have access to unless you get this Exhale Club. One of them is an upscale steakhouse. The other restaurant was a French restaurant. So the steakhouse and the French restaurant you are able to eat at these establishments once you get that Exhale Club membership. Without that membership, you will not be able to eat at those places. The other thing that you get with that membership is a VIP lounge and, of course, the private pool. The resort does have rooms that literally there's a pool that parallels some of the rooms on the balconies. So the room that we got was on the 2nd floor, had a hot tub on the balcony. It was just a little bit of a bigger room. Now, looking back on it, was it worth the upgrade? The overall upgrade costed $500. We believe it was worth it, simply because we had access to other parts of the property that would be limited. And because we were staying closer to the beach side, because we upgraded to that Exhale Club, we were real close to the beach. Now, we didn't face the beach. We could see the beach, right? There are other packages that you can get where you can actually face the beach. Then it starts to get a little bit more expensive. So it depends on the trip you're going for, things like that. Now, one of the things that the property does offer are cabanas. And at the bottom of the cabana is a bed. You know, you can sit out by the beach. And on the top of the cabana, they set you up with dinner, like with candlelight dinner, things like that. If that's something that you're into, you can kind of build your package that way. Overall, would I do it again? Maybe, maybe not, because again, the premium liquor wasn't premium liquor in my opinion. I ended up drinking Barcelo rum, and I ended up hanging out with everybody else anyway. So would I really do the VIP or the Exhale Club again? Who knows? But it wasn't a bad experience. Everybody that we ran into was so pleasant. They were so always willing to help. good morning, good evening. It didn't matter if they were the janitorial staff all the way up to the executive leadership staff. As soon as they see you, welcome home, family. And if you ask them how they're doing, they're going to say, magnifico. That was the word of the day, magnifico, right? It was just a different kind of experience, one unparalleled to anywhere that I've ever been. Now, I understand that this is how they're trained. It's kind of like Chick-fil-A, right? Chick-fil-A, when you go there and you say thank you, what do they say? My pleasure. Now, because everybody's doing such an amazing job, please tip these people. Y'all got to stop being cheap. What people don't realize is that the folks that are working at this particular resort, and probably many other resorts as well, is that they're doing multiple jobs. Tipping goes a long way because when I tip, they remember you. Do you think I needed anything when I walked around that resort? They remembered me. Yo, Tony, what's up, man? They remembered you. And it's something that you feel good about because you're not going to change your life, but you're tipping them for the service that they provided. Yes, they are doing a job and they're getting paid to do a job. But wouldn't it be nice if you got paid to do your job and still get tipped? Let's be real, y'all. Stop being cheap. Take care of the people, and I guarantee they'll take care of you. I have no complaints about any person on that resort at all.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid.
While you're laying on the beach, people are going to approach you to sell you things. It's up to you. Whatever you want to buy, you buy, but negotiate. I'll tell you, like I told you in the Ghana video, start at half price. They come to you at 120, start half. Or you have your budget in your head. Hey, I'm not going to pay more than $5 for that. So you tell them, hey, I'm not paying more than $5. If they want it, they want it. If not, keep it moving. They'll keep it moving. You could be asleep. Somebody's walking up on you. I promise you that. I have my glasses on. I'm knocked the out. And somebody still walked up to me. It is what they do. Do not be rude. Just type, no, I'm good, not interested. Or if you see something you want, yeah, I want that bracelet. How much is it? Oh, it's 20 bucks. I'll give you $7. I'll give you $10, whatever it is. If you want to pay full price, pay full price. But just be mindful of that. Hibachi grill was fire. The steakhouse was fire. The French restaurant was fire. Even the buffet style breakfast and lunch places were fire. I had no complaints about the food at all. I tore that thing up, right? I ate a lot, probably too much. I shouldn't even eat that much, but I also drank, so I had to eat a lot to kind of compensate. So the food was good, no complaints there. And there's a grill outside by the beach where you can get burgers, fries, hot dogs, pizza, things like that, which was also good. The burgers, they're made to order, so no complaints there, right? The coolest thing, though, is there's one restaurant that was open all night. The casino's 24 hours. So people want to eat. The restaurant was open from 2300 to 0600, and for those who don't know 24-hour clock, you better learn something. 2300 to 0600, that restaurant was open. So when you leave your party, you can go and eat. Now, of course, it didn't have a full menu, but it had enough items that would satisfy even the pickiest person like myself. I just really think that was really well planned. So a lot of the food, you're not gonna have a plethora of options, but you have enough to get you through the night until the morning, especially if you're hungover and you drank a lot, you need something. Let's talk drinks. Woo, my fave. Plenty of drinking can be had out there. There's a plethora of bars, beach bars, pool bars, walk-up pool bars, bar in your room, bar in the lounge. If you're in an Excel club, you got a bar at the lounge. If you just want to go to the main bar, which is the big bar, the The bar is there as well. There was not a lot of cognac, mostly rums, vodkas, and tequilas. I was drinking Barcelo the entire time. And when they have different activities, different parties, they have pop-up bars that they'll have drinks there available as well, so you don't have to go all the way to the beach. You don't have to go to the main bar. You don't got to go to your room. In your room, you get a bottle of liquor, the bottle of Barcelo, right? You could choose to drink it there, or you can choose to put it in your bag and continue to get more and more and keep putting them in your bag like I did. Now, these aren't full-size bottles. These are about the size of a flask. But it's cool that they do that because I hated those dispensers in the room because you don't know what the hell they put in those things. So what I did is I stashed my bottles, kept getting more, and just went outside and drank. Thank me later. One thing to note is that those little bottles of Barcelo are not easy to open. The cap comes off, but for whatever reason, and I know why they do it, they have one of those tops at the top that you have to kind of poke a hole through to pour the liquor out. Now, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to poke a hole or anything because then it's going to be little drops coming out. And I don't know what they call those tops. Somebody get in the comments and tell me what those are. So I ended up using a corkscrew and taking it out. That was the only way I could get it so that I could pour my drink out. I don't need little drops. I need to drink. Say you wanted white Henny, huh? That's your price there. $212. Look closely at that. $212. That's wild.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a
They
statement.
have a plethora of activities that you can do. Masseuse, spas, casinos. Then they have the fire shows, which by the way are amazing. Like check this out. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? Takes a lot of skill. The crazy part is you could smell the accelerant that was being used. I was like, damn, are they swallowing any of that?
Bro.
So it was a really good experience with the shows, and they were actually interesting and engaging. We had black people, Spanish people, white people, Indian people, all of us co-mingling together, dancing and having a good time. This is how life should be, y'all. This is how life should be. This racism shit, y'all got to get off that. Y'all got to get off that shit immediately. This division, not cool. They know how to throw a party. They had day parties, pool parties, LED light parties, the beach party. Ooh, the beach party. That was my favorite party. The beach party reminded me of a party in Jamaica. If you ever been to Dream Weekend or ATI or Frenchman in Jamaica, that's what that beach party reminded me of. And even though the DJ barely played any reggae music, it was still a vibe. It was still a good time, and everybody was having fun. And remember, it's all you can drink. So everybody's having fun. Now, there is one thing I didn't do. The one thing I didn't do is the limbo. I wasn't about to embarrass myself. As you can see here, some people did, and some people did a great job. Some people, they should have just stayed on the sidelines. But you know what? Ain't no judgment here. Everybody's having a good time. Have fun. Live your life. Who gives a shit about what the next person's thinking? And I love that. Party was fun. Now here's the ugly. I don't know if it's because we got the package through Costco or if it's because that's the way the resort operates, but they're always trying to upsell you something. When we checked in, Because we upgraded to the XL Club, they gave us some coupons, right? Those coupons were for massage, some discounts on the massage services, mani-pedis, things like that. You get a kind of a discount, right? Come to find out that some of those discounts don't even apply to certain things. For the most part, you do get one big discount, which is like $250 off a massage, which is pretty good. So, but because you get those coupons, you have to sit through a presentation similar to like a timeshare. Now, here's where it gets nasty. At 8 a.m. in the morning, 8 a.m. in the morning, the room phone rings. What the fuck? Why is my phone ringing at 8 a.m. in the morning? You answer the phone. Hey, you had a meeting. We just wanted to make sure you're going to be there. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we'll be there. Click. 20 minutes later, it rings again. Oh, there's another meeting. Da, da, da. Click. Unplug that shit. Why am I being called at 0800 to go to meetings? I'm not at work. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are you calling me at 0800 after you know that most people are drinking the night before, especially on the first day? Not cool. I did not appreciate that. Then you go to the meeting place, the first one. Second one I didn't even go to. First one. You meet somebody, you get passed off to somebody, you get passed off to somebody else, you get passed off to somebody, then you have to go to breakfast with this person because now they're trying to get to know you. Now you're going to loosen up a little bit because why? You got mimosas in your system. So people start talking. They start getting into their financials. I wear a lot of jewelry. So now they want to know, what do you do? What are you doing? You got kids, you got this. And all the while they're making mental notes of how to hit you later, right? But I already know the game. So I'm talking to the dude, but I'm asking him questions. And it's cool. Then we go to the actual sales office. If you've been to a timeshare meeting, you know what the hell I'm talking about. And I was like, damn, I'm in the den of lions. We get in there, more talking, more trying to sell you stuff. And of course, because of the way we presented ourselves, it came with this big package of $299 a year, or as a $299,000 package, so that we can stay at any kind of resort all over the world, blah, 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 blah. I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm not financing a vacation. Are you crazy? If I can't pay cash for my vacation, I'm not gonna fucking go. Why am I financing a vacation? No, not doing it. Not doing it at all. So after wasting 4 hours of time, we finally get out of there. And then the rest of the vacation commenced. Overall, the experience was an amazing, unique experience. We didn't do a lot. This trip was really built to just relax, sit down, and just sleep. So really the only thing that I did was eat, sleep, and drink. Not exactly in that order either. And it was cool. I would love to go back to the DR, but this time I want to explore the country. I'm typically an Airbnb guy. I get a dope-ass Airbnb, go explore, chill at the Airbnb. But this was more of a trip where we relax, you get catered to, you don't really have to do anything, and there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. If y'all have been to the DR, or y'all have anything to add to the video or anything that you want to say about Breathless, put it down in the comments. Let me know if you stayed at Breathless. I had an amazing time, and I hope you guys do too, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace, y'all.